What's up, everybody? I hope you guys can see and or hear me. Let's see here. All right. So we're just getting starting off right now. Still kind of, they're walking the pits. So the race hasn't started just yet, but it's going to be starting in less than 20 minutes. But I just want to say thank you guys so much for joining. I'm Gio. This is Track Limits Go. We do all things Formula One, including watch alongs like today. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's see here. Yeah, just making sure we're live. Yeah, looks like we're good. So I'm just waiting for the race to start. Once the race starts, I'm gonna bring in a bunch of graphics that are gonna have the positioning of where the people are. And hold on, let me make sure the audio works. Yeah, it works. Okay, cool. I can hear. The positioning of where all the drivers are at, their timings through each laps, through like the parts of the track, and then also it should also have their team radio on there as well. So we'll get that going too. Make sure you can't hear the parts of the track, and then also it should also have their team radio on there as well. So we'll get that going too.
We don't have notifications.
You don't have notifications on for me? All right, perfect. I was just making sure you couldn't hear the national anthem.
I didn't get the notification.
You're not notification gang?
I am?
I'm talking to Grace right now, guys. So if you guys know me already before this, you know that I have the channel Gio and Grace with my wife Grace. She's over here. She's gonna be making lunch today while I'm watching this. But yeah, she said she didn't get the notification, so we don't have notifications for our own for this channel apparently. I'm gonna have to change that for sure.
Yeah, no, it says that we do, but I didn't get one, so.
Let me see. Not too much.
Yeah, because when I checked, it was.
I see you in the chat. What's up, Matt? How are you? Got Matt 2890 in the chat. I was trying to do something, but oh yeah, let me do this. I'm just gonna share, let everybody know that I'm live right now. How's everybody doing? How are you, Matt? I know I saw Adventures with Yoshi or Toad in here. Jeremy, how are you? All right, perfect. I just wanted to post that, just in case anybody was interested. Hey.
Where did you post it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm excited, guys. Max Verstappen is on pole position. That means he will be starting in first, which is what I like because I'm a fan. So we're gonna have the driver tracker. We're gonna have the data channel. Let's get those things going, and then the Whoops. Actually, you know what? That's not what I meant to do. Okay, so we're gonna have the timing, the data, driver tracker, and the data channel. I'm gonna save that. Let's see. Oh, let's make sure this works. Hoping this thing works. Matt said, I'm good, just been trying to stay cool. It's been 79 degrees here in the UK all this week. Is that 79 degrees? I'm assuming Fahrenheit?
Oh,
Fahrenheit? Yeah, because
79 degrees
Celsius. That would be crazy. Here, let me see if I can add some of these. You know what? There you go.
Yeah, that would make it 174.2 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, that's. I'm pretty sure that's not what they meant. Okay, so I'm trying to get this set up for you guys. So I apologize if you see like dark right now. Oops. That's not what I meant. Okay. This is what I meant to do. Nope. That's not what I meant to do either. Sorry, guys. I'm trying. I had everything saved and then it just like completely redid everything. So it's like, all right. So one thing that I need to add here is myself. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So now another thing. Let's see.
The screen start.
There you go.
I see you.
It should be coming up right now. It might just be like delayed for a second.
Yes.
Is anything yet?
Not yet.
Okay. That's not me? Oh, yeah, I am right
Yeah.
there.
No, that's what I'm saying. I
Okay,
just meant
perfect.
like I could see you, but
Okay, perfect. You scared me. I thought you meant like you couldn't see me at all. I'm like, oh no.
no. At first I couldn't, but then you popped up, and then I knew there was another cafe that was.
Yeah, so I'm gonna start bringing some of these graphics up. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. I think everybody should be able to hear me.
Oh,
Yes, so it's coming out right now.
oh yeah, I can hear you.
No, no, that's definitely not what I want. That's definitely not what I want. That's what I wanted. So I'll move this stuff around, make it a lot easier to see. Sorry, guys. Probably should have got this before, but it wouldn't let me. It wouldn't even let me check how to do this before. And then let's see, what other windows do I have? I have the comms. That's where it doesn't have like their data channel up there. Alright. Well, if anything, what I'll do is I'll keep it like this. Oh no, that's not gonna look good. How's that for now? This,
Let me double check.
it'll look right. You'll be able to see it in a second. Not bad, right?
No.
All right, guys. Appreciate your guys' patience, honestly, while I'm fixing this. Hey, we're at 5 likes. Thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. Oh, you know what? I could also maybe try doing this. Let me see. Try messing with it for a couple of times. So I apologize if it looks wonky for a little bit. Okay. Junior is watching, said stopping by in for a quick pit stop to say hi and press the like button. Unfortunately got IRL events, so I'm gonna have to catch the restream. I'm sorry, the stream and the race on the rewatch. Have a good one. Hope you have a great day, and thank you so much for stopping by and hitting the like button. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, Junior. Let's see here. Junior said, "Oh, and I love your race telemetry setup. Thank you so much. This was like the goal from like the beginning when I told Grace that I wanted to do these kind of live streams. I told her I want to figure out a way to get the telemetries, get the track positionings, everything, like even the comms. So hopefully in a second right now I'll be able to bring up the comms. So there'll be like transcripts. So you'll be able to see what the engineers are saying to the drivers and everything. So hopefully we can get those up. But yeah, right now the race is barely gonna start. They're still on the grid. They haven't even started their formation laps, so we still got some time, guys. We still got some time, just a little bit, not too long. And then if you are wanting to watch the race, you can watch it on F1 TV for I think it's $11 a month. You can cancel at any time, but you can also watch it on ESPN or ABC, one or the other. I think it might be ABC actually. Let me see. Yeah, on ABC. So yeah, all you need is a like over-the-air antenna. As long as you have ABC in your area, you're good. Never mind. They're about to start right now. They already did the formation lap apparently. Oh no, no, they're starting the formation lap. Sorry, I'm a liar. So what do you guys think if you're watching right now? Who do you think is gonna win? If you're just here to support, appreciate you, appreciate you. Max Verstappen is starting in pole position, so he, being probably one of the greatest drivers of our generation, has a very, very solid chance of winning. But Lando Norris is second, so he's actually, I want to say right now in the lead for the drivers' championship. So, it's gonna be formidable. I'm very excited. Might have to crack one of those who mixes. You want to share who mixes?
We can. Just give me a minute.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Is this okay?
Ooh, yes.
I will get one right now. Which one do you want to try?
Oh, they're honestly they all sound good. So we got Humix drinks yesterday, like the adult Humix drinks, which are basically like juice with alcohol. And we got them at Costco, but we're gonna be trying some out right now. Do you guys like? You can see already the drivers going around the track right now. You should be able to see that.
What's wrong? Oh, okay.
Looks pretty cool. I love the way it looks, honestly. I wonder if I could get those dang driver comms.
Here, let me check.
Let me see.
Oh my gosh. Open. Hmm. Oh yeah, that's so cool. It's like little circles.
Yeah. And you should be able to see like their names a little bit on there.
Yeah.
Like they're like,
Just like abbreviated names.
yeah.
Kind of like how it usually is on the side.
Yeah, it's pretty sick. I like that. So ABC in the United States, I think it's on Sky Sports F1. Uh, so Sky Sports for F1 in the UK, and I'm not really quite sure elsewhere in the world. Obviously, you can use whatever types of setups that you need to be able to watch. That's up to you. All right, and we're about to start. Everybody's getting into formation.
Oh, you see them lining up. That's so cool.
Pretty awesome, huh? Miami Grand Prix is underway, everybody. We're off. Oh, Lando. There's already a yellow flag. Okay, it's cleared up. That means that everything's good. Everything's good to go.
Oh, another one. What's going on?
It could be that there's contact. It could be that yeah, there's. It got cleared. It's good. Everybody's good.
Wait, which one is it?
So it looks like it's Verstappen, Antonelli, Piastri, Russell, Albon, and Norris. Norris dropped down 4 spots. There's a yellow flag. So it looks like yeah, there's a yellow flag out right now. Yeah. Lando's in 6th place, dropping down from 2nd place. This is horrible for him. This is a nightmare start. All right. It looks like everything's cleared up. All right. So Antonelli's driving like he's a man possessed. All right, virtual safety car, only 2 laps in. It looks like Jack Doohan is out. So Lawson and Doohan. It looks like he's out. Let's see what happened here on the replay. Oh my gosh! It was tight. It was tight right there. Yeah, that was just bad. All bad. What's up, Crystal and Chris? How are you, friends? Hope you're doing well. Hope everything is going great for you guys. We miss you guys. Been fun keeping up with your stories. So, okay. Appreciate it, friends. Yes, I worked on this a little bit. I wanted it to look good. So I appreciate that. Thank you, friends. This whole starting has been chaotic. I love it. This is the way it should be. Exciting and chaotic. Wonder why I can't get their radios. Like, the other day I had their radios up. Monitor the driver's position. So weird. Interesting. Interesting. All right. All right. So chaos, absolute chaos. You can watch it on ABC. So if you guys have your local channels, you can watch it on ABC. Yeah, ABC. And then I personally I watch it on F1 TV. It's just because I already have the yeah, the subscription. Thank you, Grace. I already have the subscription. But yeah, you guys can watch it on ABC or any other websites that might give you access to that. I'm not condoning anything. Don't come for me, FBI, please. But that's up to you guys. You know what I mean? Can't control you.
Let me know if it's too loud.
Yeah, no, I think it should be fine, honestly. We're running like the AC and we're running one of the dryers. So, or one of the we have one dryer. So it's going to be a little loud. So we apologize. All right, well, 4 laps in, everything's cleared up. We got Verstappen, Antonelli, Piastri. We got some side-to-side racing. Piastri just overtook Antonelli. Norris just overtook Albon. So the McLarens are out for blood right now. Sound is good? Awesome. Thank you. Just making sure everything's good. It's weird. I've never done a setup like this, so it's pretty fun. This is really cool. So right now, Piastri is running the fastest lap, so he's within 1 second of Verstappen. So once DRS is on, which it should be, there's a good chance that we're going to see a new race leader. This is a good race. This is what you want. You want overtaking, and so there's plenty of overtakes so far. Because sometimes, oh man, it could be like a driver's parade, pretty much. What are you eating?
Pepperoni sandwich
Pepperonis?
with a Coke.
Yeah, we're gonna have a shrimp cocktail. So Grace is working on that right now. I'm pretty hungry now. I wasn't that hungry before, but kind of hitting me. Plus, we have these Humex, the alcoholic Humex. So right now, whenever Grace is ready, she's gonna get one for us.
You only need like crackers, cheese, and pepperoni.
Yes, that sounds bomb. But is it
You know hot Cheetos, but I didn't want your fingers to get dirty.
either way? I don't mind hot Cheetos too, all of it. Some crackers and cheese and pepperoni sound pretty good too, though. Straight up.
Could you tell me which mix you want?
Uh, I'm down for like. There's like a mango one, and what else is there?
There's mango, guayaba, strawberry, and pineapple.
Guayaba. Let's do guayaba. Crystal and Chris said, "Hi, Grace," and all claps, and they clap back basically. No, in all caps, they said, "Hi, Grace," and then they also said, "All right, we got the race on now too. Awesome, let's go. The more the merrier. We're in lap 7. We got 50 laps to go, friends. Anything can happen." And it looks like Norris just overtook Russell. Lando Norris is driving like a man possessed. He is the championship leader, so he needs to score high. And right now, Piastri and Verstappen, the two people that are like right there with him, they're 1 and 2. So he needs to get up there. So he has Antonelli, the rookie, right ahead of him. He's about a second away, like so he needs to get within a second, so that way he can activate the little wing, the DRS wing, and go right past him. We got For the Win with Chris. What's up, Chris? Thank you so much for being here. Check out For the Win with Chris. Awesome sports YouTube channel and a great friend. I feel chunky today. I'm like, oh, I feel bloated. I don't feel sexy when I'm bloated. Is that the baby? Okay, I hope I didn't wake her up. I'll try to keep it down.
Getting another sandwich over there.
Another sandwich, Dominic? Another sandwich? You're desperate? Where's the next Grand Prix taking place at? Sorry, I'm gonna say it the way it's meant to be said. Where's the next Grand Prix taking place at? Well, it's gonna be, I believe it's the Italian Grand Prix or Grand Prix. Sorry,
I think
I hate when I say it like
I
that.
mentioned that it was going to be the Italian.
Yeah, and that's on May 16th through the 18th, so it's on May 18th.
Well, May 16th, we're going to be busy.
Yeah, May 16th is Avery's Sapo Verde. So Verstappen, Piastri, Antonelli, top 3. Norris is breathing down the neck of Antonelli, not literally, figuratively. They're in a car. He can't do it literally. But it looks like he's about to overtake him. He's just looking for a DRS zone, and I think we're going to be seeing Verstappen, Piastri, Antonelli. I'm sorry, Verstappen, Piastri, and Norris, top 3. All these dudes are crazy young. Like literally, Verstappen's like the oldest one out of all of them, and even he's pretty young. He's like 26, I think.
You know, funny to say because he was young when it started.
He was super young. He was 16, 17, something like that. I mean, obviously they start when they're kids, but in F1, like he was crazy young. He looked like I'm pretty sure he was still in high school. Like
Yeah.
obviously, I don't know if they go to high school in the Netherlands. They go to their version of the high school. Rain expected, lap 14 heavy. So let's keep an eye out for that one. That's going to make things interesting. Okay. Okay, it looks like Piastri is right up on Verstappen. Norris just overtook Antonelli. So it's just like I just said, Verstappen, Piastri, Norris. Now, this is where strategy is going to come into play. Like, are they going to play the team game and try to kind of support each other? Take. Oh, we have somebody spun out, Fernando Alonso. I think his car hit a banana peel. Dude, this is exciting, guys. Guys, this is exciting. It's gonna happen. And Max just became a dad, by the way. That's crazy. This week, his wife, or actually his girlfriend, Kelly, had a baby girl, and I think her name's Lily, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, oh yeah, he hit a banana peel. That's literally what it looks like. He didn't, nobody hit him or anything. He just spun out. Look. See, look. There you go. Yeah. All right, we're at a DRS zone. Let's see what Piastri is going to do. Or the pizza man, as a good friend likes to call him. Oh, Puppy Piastri, as we call him here at home. Dang. Max is just holding him off right now. It won't last for long. I do feel like Piastri is going to take the place. So I think at one point we're going to be looking at Piastri, Verstappen, Norris, and then depending on how the pace of the McLaren is, you might be seeing Piastri, Norris, Verstappen. So we'll see right now.
Do you want the provolone or the sticks?
Provolone. Because I think that one will probably go to waste if we don't eat it. Provolone. All right, there you go. DRS zone, Piastri, wheel to wheel. Holy crap! How did Verstappen? What a defensive maneuver! Incredible, incredible. You don't see that typically. Usually, like imagine it's like hitting the nitro boost. You typically you're gonna pass the person. Verstappen's a freaking animal. That's probably so frustrating, honestly, to race up against somebody like him. It's like no matter what I do, he just keeps doing better. Let's see if he's gonna get him right now. We got another zone right here coming up, I think. Nope. Did not give him that line. This is amazing driving, guys. This is fun. This is very fun. Guys, we're almost at 10 likes. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Woo. Look how close they are. They're like, wow. And remember, these cars don't have braking lights. So like when they brake, you don't know they're braking. They just stop. You know what I mean? So you have to be super quick reactions. Who are we rooting for? I'll be honest with you, Chris. I think I'm going for Verstappen. I'm such a fan. I feel like he's just awesome. It's like the LeBron of, F1. He's like the Messi or Ronaldo. Like he's one of the greatest, and if not, maybe even at some point might be the greatest. So. I want him to win. He got pole position. I want to see him win. But I'm a huge Oscar Piastri fan now too. I feel like this year he's been winning me over. So if Piastri won, I'm not mad at it. I'm just not a huge McLaren guy, but that would be cool with me. Not a huge Lando Norris fan, not for any other reason. I just like, he's just not my cup of tea. But he's not a bad guy or anything like that. But yeah, I root for other people first. I'm shocked that he hasn't passed Max yet. But I'm also not shocked because that's how good Max is. So now we're gonna talk about like who's gonna change their tires first. The rain, like is the pit stop gonna be fast enough? What am I doing?
No, can I put it over there for the food and the drink?
Oh yeah. Do you want me to help you?
No, you don't have to. I was just wondering, or just be careful with the computer.
Yeah, I will. This is gonna be for my food. Just for that, we're going for Russell. What the heck? No way. No how. I don't hate Russell. I'm not a huge Russell fan either. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. He's like basically the antithesis of Max. So yeah, I guess that would probably be the best one to go against. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Friendship. All right. The spread: cookie, hot Cheetos. What was it?
It's your own shirt.
Onion, right? The onion.
Onion dip, yeah.
French onion? Is that what it's called?
Sorry, green onion.
Green onion dip. French onion.
There is a French onion dip.
Not bad. He's a wilderness explorer. All right, let's see. Let's see what's gonna happen. Whoa. There you go. There you go. Reminds me of Thanos. Inevitable. That was two of the best racers that you could see race right now. Will to will. Beasts. And now Lando is right on Verstappen too. So it's not looking good. Oh! Damn. It's getting crazy. There's a replay of the. Yeah, see, Max locked his brakes up because there's no anti lock brakes, my friends. If you brake too hard, you lock up. I think it's inevitable. He's going to get past, so he's just trying to hold him off as long as he can. Hoping that he, whoa, did you guys see that? I caught that. Hoping that he makes a mistake the way I just did. I'm willing to put money that Lando Norris has had a nightmare with Max, and I swear to God, I'm sure he has. Where it's like he's like going to pick up milk, and then all of a sudden he's like on an F1 track, and Max is next to him in his car going to pick up milk, and he wakes up all sweating like, oh, oh. If he can do this, there's a really good chance that Lando will make a mistake. I promise you. But it's hard to keep this up. A lot of understeer. That's it. Right here. This is it. Nope. Never mind. He overtook him. All right. So I'm gonna put my money on Piastri right now. I'm gonna say Piastri's gonna win. He's in a rocket ship right now. This is good. Thank you, babe. Just everything. And there you go. Good. So there you go. Piastri, Norris, Verstappen, just like I said it was gonna be. This is gonna be the top three. Unless there's like some sort of mistake, I have a feeling this is the way it's gonna end. Wow. Cheers. Were you trying?
I'm coming back. I just want you to try everything.
Not bad. It literally tastes like as tequila.
Oh, really? I heard it was a little on the sweeter side.
Oh, not tequila, vodka, sorry.
Um, you know me, I like sweeter drinks. Not bad. It literally tastes like a homemade.
Wait, Verstappen passed him again? I blinked.
I didn't even. So what is it? Interval meeting?
That he's just running the fastest lap,
Oh, okay.
I believe. Yeah, he's not behind anybody, basically. Yeah. So, there you go. They're trading.
Yeah, she's number one.
Yeah, by a lot. Piastri's gonna win.
What happened to Max? He was second.
Duhan got he wrecked out. He wrecked. He got hit by, from like the side of the car, like the backside, and then it wrecked him.
Do you feel like sometimes pole position kind of like doesn't really mean anything?
I feel like pole position, because Grace asked, do I feel like pole position sometimes is it meaningless? No, I don't. I just think the problem is that if you're in a car that is not the highest performing car, then even if if you're in first, if you start on first, there's a chance that people are going to pass you up. But then, like when Max was like in like, I think it was called the RB19, that car that basically dominated. They got pole position so much, and then he'd win the race like by like 20, 30, 40 seconds. So yeah, it would matter a lot because nobody could catch up to him after that. Got teammates racing each other, Alex Albon and Carlos Sainz. I need a recliner. I need like a lazy boy recliner. I don't even like. I'm like, what am I trying to do here? I'm contorting myself. There you go. That's better. For the win with Chris said that F1 movie keeps looking better and better with every trailer. I agree. I just love the work that it's going into it, but I love the people that they put in. Like I like Brad Pitt. I think he's a great actor. I have no problem with Brad Pitt. I love like Bullet Train and one of the more recent movies that he's been in, and yeah, he's a great actor. But the guy who made Top Gun Maverick, I mean, he's obviously a great director. To put him in charge of that, like directing this, I feel like it's gonna be awesome because it kind of matches up. It's like being in a jet, in a fighter jet. So, and then it's also I think Benicio del Toro. I want to say, yeah. And then I mean, it looks like a great cast, and it looks like it's gonna be dope. Like, plus the fact that they actually got F1 to like, supply the cars and the locations. They actually shot where races were held on race weekends. Like everybody in Vegas was very surprised because when they were like filming, they were filming. I think it was like at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning. So people were all like, "Are they really practicing at 1, 2 in the morning?" Like, so it was really like pissing people off because people thought that they were being jerks. Like they're like, "Man, F1 really has no consideration for the locals. Like they're over here racing at 2, 3 in the morning." But that wasn't the case. They were filming. It was for the movie. So I love that they put the effort in. I think it's gonna be an amazing movie. It's coming out really, really soon. I'm pretty sure me and Grace will go watch it. Like I can't see it's not. I think in June or July. I can't remember. Yeah, I gotta look it up. So the stewards, no further investigation on Norris and Verstappen with the incident with them leaving the track. It looks like Norris is increasing the gap on Verstappen, so kind of what I figured was gonna happen. We're at 10 likes. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thank you. It means a lot. You guys are awesome. If you guys look like at the track map, you can see how far Piastri is from Norris, and look at how far he is from Verstappen, and then pretty much everybody else. Like he's in his own world right now. Oh, Hamilton's trying to get back into the top 10. Looks like he's trying to make a pass on Ocon, but he was denied. So let's see if he gets it right here. He has DRS, the wings open, and Hamilton got the pass. So back into the points. Uh, for the win with Chris said that lead keeps increasing slowly but surely too. Yeah, it's gonna keep doing so. At some point, they have to pit for new tires, so it'll throw the orders off. But once everybody pits through, like goes through once, everything will kind of like settle back in. But I think right now it's pretty much Piastri's race to lose. He's got it. He's got it pretty much. Now, mistakes happen. Sometimes mechanical failures occur. So we can't like 100% say it, but it's not looking good for anybody else right now for winning the race. But remember, this is a points game, so we want to see how much points he's going to get. He's going to probably go into the lead of the Drivers' Championship, but then also we want to see like who's in second and third and how far. And you never know. You know, sometimes drivers go on strings of like bad luck, pretty much. So still pretty early in the season. What pole position was he to start? Piastri, I think, was third. Third. So the first three were Verstappen, Norris, and then Piastri. So Ocon's in the pit. He was in the pit for a long time. 3 seconds. Not terrible, but still. And so what ended up happening right now is the other teams will like assess based on like this, based on Ocon's like data basically, and then they'll assess if it's time for them to pit or not. So they kind of use them as a like test subject in a sense.
Do you want to try the mango one?
Yes, I do. All right, this is the mango humex, guys.
Which one do you like better?
I think. Hold on, let me see. Okay, let me try the.
I like both.
I like them both.
This one has
Probably
more
this
like
one.
the nectar to me.
Yeah, I think I like this one a little bit more. Yeah, but they're both really good. They're both really good. How many laps are the tires good for on average, do you think? In this race, I'll be honest with you, I'm not 100% sure. It just varies from race to race, and it varies like on tracks. Some tracks are more forgiving because of like the weather conditions. So if it's hotter outside, like the tires tend to degrade quicker, like they melt faster because of the heat. Also, there's different composition of tires. There's like soft tires, which are that there's softer composition. They grip better. They're faster, but you waste them quicker. And then you have the hard tires that like that are hard, but they don't grip as well. They're a little bit more unstable. They do last longer, but it's harder for them to warm up to get like good grip. There's medium tires. There's inners. Inners are intermediate tires, which like they used already this weekend. So the intermediate tires are for like when it's kind of like rainy, but it's not too rainy. And then there's wet tires. So it's hard to say. It all just depends on the weather conditions. We've been hearing rain, so if they're gonna take the rain into consideration, then they might be thinking inters. So they might change tires even if the tires aren't necessarily ready to be changed. Possible light rain drop for rain. Yeah, see, so it seems like they're not like super concerned with the light rain. So we'll see right now. Yeah, For the Win said, we remember them saying that the track is cold in Vegas in November. Yeah, if they tried going in the summertime, they would have to race for sure at night. They would, anyways. But it would mess those tires up like bad. And so it does make things interesting. It basically adds a whole nother layer. So Antonelli had a very slow time at 4.4 seconds. And Sainz had a 2.9. Not bad, not bad. Anything under 3 seconds is typically pretty good. And so, if you're new to F1, these are hybrid V6 engines. And so, they actually have a system where the car charges the battery supplies a lot of the power, and they don't refuel. So, they don't stop for gas in the pit stops like they do in NASCAR and in IndyCar and other racing leagues. So if you guys look at the same thing, if you're watching the race, if you look like next to their name, right now it doesn't show it, but at some point, like on the right hand side, it'll say like M or S or H. That's the composition of the tire that they're using. So a lot of them are using the soft tire. Sorry, they're using the hard tire. A lot of them. And so Verstappen's in the pit. We got Albon in the pit as well. In the mosh pit, get in the pit and trying to love someone. Hybrid meaning not fully electric. Yeah, so they still use gas, but they don't gas up during the race. So yeah, it combines a 1.6 liter V6 turbocharged internal combustion engine with two hybrid systems, an MGUK, which is a kinetic energy recovery, so that's how it recovers energy, and then MGUH, which is a heat recovery, so that's how it gets the energy from the heat. So yeah, super advanced technology. It's pretty amazing. All right, let's see how Verstappen does on these fresh tires. What's up, Jesse? We got Jesse in the house. How are you? Happy Sunday to you, and appreciate you joining. Man, Yuki had a fast pit stop, 2.3 seconds. Yep. Oh, whoa. Somebody's smoking. Yep. It looked like he blew his engine or a gearbox. So it looks like we have our second driver out, Oliver Behrman, with a mechanical failure. This is what I say. We can't like always say, like, hey, for sure everything's gonna go according to plan because sometimes the engine will give out or there'll be some sort of mechanical failure that pretty much will cause them to retire the car. Wait, Oh, okay. He pulled. I look like I thought I was like, did he crash his car on purpose? Okay, so now the virtual safety car is out. So now you're gonna see a lot of cars pitting. So we're like about halfway, a little over halfway done with the race. So this is where everybody's changing their tires, preparing for like the second half of the race. And so you'll see strategy come into play. All right, so both the McLarens just pitted. This is the time to do it under the safety car because it gives them time to do it and to kind of slows the race down. I think that's what it's showing right now, right? In the yellow? Yeah, so right now, since it's in yellow, I think that's showing that it's the virtual safety car. Right now, in lead, it should still be Piastri. But it's going to be weird because since people are pitting and all that, it's going to look weird.
I don't see a yellow safety car.
No, but the track itself should be highlighted yellow.
It's
No?
like orange.
Yeah, orange. There you go. Okay, and so the track should be clear now. So now Russell is in third place. Yeah, see, so now if you look at the track, cleared up. Now it's just regular. Yeah, it's not orange anymore. Yeah, it might take like 20 seconds to update it. I think it's like a 20-second delay here, guys, so just a heads up on that.
Yes, it's cleared up.
Crazy, huh? How it shows it on there too.
It was crazy how this went away.
Oh, dang. That was crazy. His car like literally spit fire.
Oh my god, I lost everything. Let's join in the backboard track there. Here we go with Antonelli and Alex Albon, Mercedes versus the Williams. Williams have an incredible day out there. It might be about to get even better right now. Albon trying to get through. He allows Antonelli to get deep and he takes the position away. Fantastic stuff. And Sainz gets
So we got Alex Albon in fifth place, overtaking Antonelli. Yeah, so Williams is like one of the more like the mid-pack teams, and they're killing it in the last two races. So especially this race, they're doing awesome. Very very happy for them. I'm a huge fan of Alex Albon and Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz was actually the one that got pretty much let go for Hamilton. So when Hamilton came in a Ferrari, Sainz had to piece. Chris said they literally build these things like Legos, right? You can swap in parts, but obviously they're so complex when something goes wrong. Yeah, some of them like the front wing. If they break a front wing, they have usually one or two in the back. They can like pit, they'll get it changed out, and then they'll go back out there. Obviously, it costs them a lot of time, but then there's certain things that yeah, like to be honest with you, they really can't do much about. Like a rear wing, I think typically they would retire the car. But I mean, these cars are millions of dollars, like literally millions of dollars, and they don't just have spares either. So it's very crucial that they don't damage these cars. But when they do get damaged, it's part of the game.
Imagine if it was like monster trucks.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Grace wants them to be monster trucks. They would be flying off the track because of how like their center of gravity would be all jacked up.
No, I'm just saying, imagine if F1 was like, Monster Jam type thing where you could just like
Yeah.
crash with people.
Yeah. So Yuki Tsunoda just got a penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So they gotta watch their speed in the pit lane. So he's out of the points right now. Honestly, I cannot believe how just mediocre Ferrari has been this season. All right, another virtual safety car. What happened? What the heck? I don't even know what happened. Oh, Gabriel Portoletto. So that's the third driver out today. I feel like I keep seeing Hammy put up fastest laps, but he can't break from the middle. Yeah, it happens. We'll see. We'll see how the last half of the race goes because things can happen. But I just, yeah, it's kind of crazy. I did not expect this from Ferrari. All right, green flag. Let's go.
Why is Piastri in red? Like, is that just always where the number?
It's just because, yeah.
Oh my gosh, what happened?
Oh. Oh my gosh. Through goes Hamilton. Ooh. Wow. Wow. That was really sneaky. So Leclerc and I want to say it was Sainz were battling it out, but it kind of left it open a little bit for Hamilton to kind of come through and overtake both of them. And there's like a really famous, like, I guess, clip you can call it, where it's two drivers. I forgot who was battling. I know one of them was Checo, and then out of nowhere Hamilton comes through, and then the line's like, "Through goes Hamilton." It's like a really like famous F1 kind of like meme. Almost happened again right now, but Hamilton didn't pass Leclerc.
Double pass on the exit, and it wasn't quite a big. They still managed to come off the Williams.
That was awesome though. That was a great battle.
Crucial and the first good car that Ferrari would get.
Yeah, honestly, I'm shocked Hamilton did not get that one. I thought he had them. So it's funny that you mentioned Legos because earlier in their driver parade, they actually raced. Well, they didn't race, but they drove Lego F1 cars around the track. It was really cool. So it looks like mostly everybody's on the hard tires. We have a couple on medium tired, like Russell, Gasly, Hamilton, and it seems like it's working out for them. So we'll see right now if people are going to stick to this or if they're going to switch to the medium tire.
21 laps to go. I don't think we're going to see the Williams charge into podium contention, but they are absolutely fine.
Do you need a refill on your drink today?
Sure.
Which one would you like to try next? There's strawberry and pineapple coconut.
The coconut one. Yeah. Sorry if I missed any of you guys' like chats. It's because like I'm sorry, my eyes are being done right now. But Chris had said Kick, like the streaming platform. They have a car. Yeah, it's Kick Stake. So it's actually both the streaming platform and the gambling platform. So it's pretty weird. It's Kick Stake Sauber F1 Formula Team. F1 team. Sorry, not F1 Formula Team. You see, Jesse said, my weekend has been good. Just finished going hiking up the Santa Clarita Valley Mountains. It's currently very cold here, as well as in the valley, and with the mist of rain. Yeah, it's actually pretty cloudy over here, and it looks like it wants to rain. It's a little cool. It's not too cool, but it's a little cool. But that's awesome, Jesse. Honestly, I'm jealous. That sounds like a lot of fun. A lot of fun. I was hoping to go to today to FanFest, but since it's cold and windy, my body hasn't been cooperating with the weather. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Grace and I have been like wanting to go, but it doesn't seem like we're gonna make it go. Like we keep going back and forth, but Avery's birthday is this month, so we'd rather just kind of like save the money for that, because yeah, it get kind of pricey. But FanFest looks like a blast, honestly. Shout out to all the theme park fam. What? So Hamilton just asked his team. He said, "Am I just supposed to sit here the whole race?" Basically, he's like asking for permission to race Charles. 20 laps to go, everybody. 20 laps. Adventures with Yoshi or Toad said the cold weather this weekend is wild, very wild. It's been hot. It's been hot here in California, here on the West Coast. Yeah, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I like cold weather. I'm not opposed to it. Considering that Grace runs hot, so if it's hot outside, I swear to God, if like we're gonna be running the AC a lot. Um, and I understand, like she runs hot. Like some people just run hotter than others. I tell her all the time, I'm cold. Sometimes I'm just straight up cold. But on days like today, it's nice for both of us because we don't have to run the AC. Like right now, we're running it just because I'm streaming and I wanted to have everything kind of closed up, and then Grace is cooking as well. But typically, no, we would have the sliding door wide open right now. It'd be really chill. I still need to go to FanFest. Might go this week. Might go this final week, Thursday the 15th, and on the final night on the 18th. Excuse me, Jeremy. Hopefully you get a chance to go. Yeah, I don't know. Unless something crazy happens, money lands on my lap out of nowhere. Um, Probably won't go, but we hope that you get a chance to go. We want to see it from everybody's perspective. So Hamilton is a lot faster right now than Leclerc. Just throwing that out there. That's kind of a thing right now. And they swap. So officially, Leclerc was told to let Hamilton through. So Hamilton now is in seventh place. Leclerc is in eighth. They're playing the team game. Teamwork makes the dream work. We need a new couch, honestly. Oh, I feel like I can't get comfortable. I'm like, look, I'm wrestling. We're still at 10 likes. Thank you guys so much. And actually, since I went live, we're at 67 subs. We're 3 subs away from 70. So if you're watching right now and you want more F1 coverage, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Appreciate you guys. I'll cheers to that. Cheers. Cheers, babe. Oh, hell yeah. This is my favorite one. This is my favorite one. The pineapple coconut hummus. Oh, damn, that one's good. Tastes like coconut water. You didn't like it?
Strong. I was hoping it had a stronger pineapple taste.
It's very coconutty. It's very delicious. This is the one that I like. Cheers.
It is not. It's not terrible though. Very
So Lawson is out. I'm Liam Lawson. Dang. Hamilton was getting spicy on the radio. Not like a sexy spicy, but like a I'm about to crash into the back of him spicy.
It was great teamwork both Hamilton and Gardner, and it didn't cost them a few laps and some deliberation, and that's what he's frustrated about. We will see now if he can back it up.
So what happened right now is he was telling his team like, I'm faster than him, let me through, that's good teamwork, and they were kind of like lagging on it, and Hamilton straight up told him, he's like, do you guys, he's all, have some tea while you're at it. Like basically he's like, take your freaking time, dude. Like they're dropping like flies. Yeah, exactly. If that would have been Verstappen, Verstappen would have been like, hurry the F up. Hamilton's all politely like, well, have some tea while you're at it, you know? Make it an afternoon. Dang. Now Leclerc said, I need Lewis to go faster. I got nothing but dirty air. Basically, what he's saying is this dude's driving so slow that all that hot air and that air with the gravel and all that, it's jacking me up. I let him go through. Now tell him to hurry up. This is why I love F1, because you have two world-class drivers that both want to win. Like not one of these drivers wants to lose, guys. Every single one of them. Yeah, and this is drama because they get frustrated with each other. They're like, dude, I did him a favor, because that's what Lewis was saying. He's like, I did this for him in China at the China Grand Prix, Chinese Grand Prix. Like you guys should already know to do this for me. This should already be like an automatic. And then now Charles, because they told him, they basically give him those orders. They're like, hey, you need to let him go through. He gets frustrated because he's like, well, tell him to hurry up then. Like I let him through, tell him to go drive faster. He's screwing me up, kind of thing. So I love it. This is the fun parts. Especially when you have like Piastri right now, who's like absolutely just smoking the competition and like probably not gonna get caught up to. So we have about 15 laps to go in the Miami Grand Prix. If you guys are having a great time, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new to Track Limits Go, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna be trying to put out some content in the next couple of days. Probably not today. We're gonna probably have another one or two of these tops, and then probably have some shrimp cocktail and relax for the rest of the day. But yeah, hopefully tomorrow, if I have time after work, I'll be making some follow-up videos, wrapping up some of the stuff that's going on right now, some of the news. One bit of news that did not come out this weekend was a driver signing for Cadillac F1. Cadillac F1 had teased an announcement for yesterday, which they did come out with something. It was more of kind of like a trailer for their F1 team, which was cool. Don't get me wrong, it was cool, but they did not announce Sergio Checo Perez as I originally thought they might. It's all good. I have a feeling it's coming sooner than later, so I'll keep you guys updated on that. As soon as I hear anything, I'll make sure I put out that news for you guys, and then get your guys' thought on that. But it's been such a fun Miami Grand Prix, honestly. Yeah, this weekend was awesome. The sprint race, everything has been absolutely enjoyable. I love it. I love being an F1 fan. I love it so much. For the win with Chris said shrimp cocktail, nice. Yeah, honestly, we've been craving it. We were gonna have it yesterday, but we went on a Costco trip, and it just took a little longer than we anticipated. And then we ate over there, and then by the time it just was all said and done, we just kind of audible. But we're gonna have it today. That's what we're gonna do today. We have these hummus. We have, obviously the afternoon, and yeah, we'll hang out. We'll relax after this for a little while. Is Cadillac going to be a new competitor? Yeah. So Cadillac is going to be the second American F1 team to join. They're going to be the 11th team on the grid, and they're going to have two drivers. Excuse me. One of the drivers that we're anticipating is Checo Perez, which he drove for Red Bull last year. He's the Mexican driver, F1 driver, 6-time Grand Prix winner. He won Monaco. He's an amazing driver. And then the second driver remains to be seen. Very, 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 very hopeful they go with either an American driver or they go with another Mexican driver, because I want them to keep it like that. Like, you know what I mean? Get that anticipation, that excitement in the United States up. That way we can get more more F1 out here. Yeah, I think the interesting battle is going to come down to third place right now. Like they're showing Verstappen with Russell, so if Verstappen can catch up to Russell, we're going to have a battle. A battle.
As the race has gone on, Russell is obviously locked in a little bit more time for the safety car.
See, is there any other good games on? I know yesterday the Clippers lost. Crazy. I'm so sad about that. So sad. Oh no. Oh no. Not the Clippers. Anyways, just kidding. Oh, the Dodgers play today, huh? Dodgers play at 4, so I'll probably be watching that later. Oh, and the Pacers and Cavaliers play at 3, huh? Nice. Warriors and Rockets. Yeah, I'll probably be watching the Dodgers. Chris said, I'm picturing tricked out Escalade on the track, spinners and neon lights. That'd be sick, right? Like Need for Speed Dub Edition F1 status. Yeah, no, they're going with like, I think they're going to go with like the black, kind of like, almost reminds you of like the Raiders, like kind of like the black with that silver. So it should look cool. I think it's going to look cool. But there's already Haas F1 team, the other American team, they're black, so they're black and white. So I wonder how that'll look. Honestly, these things are hitting me. These things, it's like I've only drank one and a half.
They do. They do taste like the lips. Like they don't taste.
They're strong for us. They're strong for us because when we're, like, they're 5%. They're 5%. They're strong for us because I remember when we were with Chris, when we were with D and all of them, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we like these because they're like 10%, 11%." I'm like, I don't think I can handle that. Who are you asking? Me? So Grace just asked, are you gonna be a Cadillac fan if they sign Checo? I'll be a Checo fan. I'll be a Checo fan. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I don't even feel like I root for one team hard. I'm more of a driver fan. So like I love like Piastri. I love Verstappen. Obviously my number one driver. Checo if he comes back. I'm a huge Hamilton fan too. I love Hamilton, Leclerc. So I'm not a fan of all of them, but I really do. There's a couple of them that I just get really happy to follow and stuff, especially because of like watching the behind the scenes. You get to know their personalities a little bit more, and it's just really cool. We'll be keeping a close eye on Checo and Cadillac. Said for the win with Chris. Yes, and hopefully. Yeah, if you, I know you recently, I think it was a couple months ago, I know you've had a lot going on right now, but when you did your wrap up for like sports weeks, like what happened in that week of sports or that weekend in sports, like if that becomes news, you guys will be able to kind of like talk to people about F1 and how new it is to America. Well, not new, but how the popularity of it is starting to become prevalent in America. That gives you guys something else to talk about because it's not even just America, it's also hopefully Mexico involved with Checo. So it's funny. So Checo's been just living life. So for the win with Chris asked, what has Checo been up to since F1? He literally went to Disneyland. Like he got spotted at Disneyland. He's been spotted buying elotes out on the street. Like he's been literally he's just been living life. Like, and I think it's so beautiful. He went to I think it was an Alejandro Fernandez, right, babe?
Yes.
Alejandro Fernandez concert, a very, very, very famous Mexican singer. I know you guys probably know who they are, Chris. And Alejandro Fernandez stopped the show and pointed him out, and he told him, if you knew how to sing, I would call you up to the stage. Like, so he's just been doing his thing. It's been awesome. So I don't know. He did do a interview recently where he talked about how it's just been different because he's not used to having the chance to just have his free time that he's been working since he was a kid. So it's kind of cool to see that, good for him, honestly. He's a dad, and I know he's like very involved because even when he was doing F1, he'd get photographed or videotaped. Like, it's kind of sad because he's like at his kid's game, but yeah, he'd get photographed or videotaped at his kids' soccer games or things like that. So very involved father. Dude was burning rubber on Autopia, probably, honestly. He literally drove that car home.
This has been a sensational day. Another second comes off the lead. Gone from 5 to 4, and they just go under now as Piastri follows and now is Fernando Alonso.
So we're less than 10 laps away from the end of the race. Piastri, Norris, Russell, Verstappen, Albon, Antonelli, Hamilton, Leclerc, Sainz, and Yuki Tsunoda round up the top 10. But I think Tsunoda's going to have like a penalty, so I might change that. And then we have Gordon Ramsay right there. Shout out to Gordon Ramsay.
The actual Gordon?
Yeah, they showed him right now. They showed Gordon.
In my hand.
This is in Miami, yeah. But Gordon Ramsay is a huge F1 fan.
Oh.
Yeah, he's a huge F1 fan.
Ultimately, seventh and eighth McLaren or different users to anyone out there today. And you're looking at the race leader on the hard tyres. This is Oscar Piastri, it's cleared Fernando Alonso, and it's got a while now to Hulkenberg and Gasly, the next cars to make it go by. They will get blue flags when the Australian drivers can. They might not have to. They go pretty quickly out there in the south, but the rest of the field is pretty compact. So the Aston Martin to inevitably 18 seconds away from the next slowest car.
Grace said, I just saw a headline this morning about how Formula One is becoming popular in America. It's true. It's because of the Netflix show, to be honest with you. It really, really just turned people onto it, and it's really cool. It's was it really? I have a feeling it's because of the Netflix show, though, because, yeah, it just made it a lot more accessible to everybody.
This year? Still bought it this year? Still bought it, yeah. Still thought they would. Maybe it'll be next year. Well, I'll get my hopes up next year as well. They don't want to depart from the Ferrari race. Ferrari did once win the championship with John Cena back in 1964 with a blue and white livery. Federation gave him enough backing, and he took the Italian racing colour of red on the front.
Oh, and I haven't said it to everybody, considering that I'm a huge Star Wars fan. May the 4th be with you.
Huge chunk of time flying for 53 seconds of the lead held by Oscar Piastri. Nudging his way towards Antonelli still, but it's here or there, not even 2/10 on the last lap. They look up and they can see Antonelli, they can see Albon. Split position, but it's a long old straight, and they're certainly not going to get to Albon at the end of this race. But
The Miami Grand Prix has been around for a while, though, right? It hasn't been around for too long, if I'm not mistaken. Let me double check, actually. It did get extended, too, from what I read. It got extended for quite a bit. The first year that it was held was 2022. So it's very, very, very new. But I think it just literally got extended for, yeah. So it got extended till 2041. So if you ever want to watch F1, but also go to Miami on vacation, you might want to plan it out for this time of year.
We were spoiled earlier on. We were absolutely given all the courses of overtaking. Starter, main, and dessert earlier on. And these two all going to fight their way to the end. Hulkenberg looking to make more progress with Sauber. How relieved will Sauber be that Hulkenberg took that opportunity in the wet?
Yeah, that's really recent. 2022. I mean, obviously, they're really wanting to have a bigger presence in the United States. There's another race in here in the United States. It's the United States Grand Prix, but it's in Texas. So it's at the Circuit of the Americas. So also known as COTA. But yeah, that plus this one plus Vegas, there hasn't really been a lot. And I don't know, like I mean, obviously Crystal and Chris, you guys are Vegas locals now. I definitely want to hear what you guys are gonna have to say about this at the end of the year, especially. But just how it's gonna affect daily life when they're setting up for it, because you guys are going to get to see a lot of that process now, and a lot of locals, from what I've seen on the internet at least, and remember, we take what we read on the internet with a grain of salt. They hate it, like they hate F1, and I'm like, man, that's so sad because it's such a dope sport, it's a dope investment that they have there. But if it's one of those things that people don't care about, then they don't care about it. Can't force people to care about something, right? So hopefully we'll get your guys' perspective on it. Obviously you guys are new to the to being residents there. You guys aren't new to the city, so it'll be interesting to get your take on it. We're excited to check out F1 in Vegas. Might not attend the event, but a watch party somewhere. Yeah, no, you guys, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would either see if tickets land on my feet, like basically like if they go dirt cheap, or B, yeah, go to a casino, go to one of those places that has like all those sports screens, and get your favorite drink and chill out and enjoy the vibes. You'll probably be able to hear the engines from the strip anyways. Like if you're in a casino at the strip, you're going to be able to hear it just passing by. Just that alone will give you amazing vibes. Because I really want to go, but Grace and I and we're planning on going hopefully by the end of this year. We really, we want to do something for our anniversary, and that's something that we're really interested in doing. So we'll keep you guys posted on that. We haven't really told too many people on, especially on Gio and Grace. It's kind of more of a DL thing. But since it's only a couple of you guys on here, I figured it might as well. It'd be okay. But, if we can make it work out, Grace and I have been talking about this since last year about going to Vegas. This year is our 15-year wedding anniversary, and we want to do something like borderline honeymoon status, So our anniversary is right around the time of the Grand Prix, but I don't think we're going to go around that time. I think we're going to try to go after, just so that way we can experience Vegas in its glory, you know what I mean? In its full glory. We got 5 laps left. We got Piastri, Norris, Russell, top 3. And it is looking like Piastri pretty much has this on lock. I think Piastri's going to win. I'm telling you, Grace, Piastri, I think this might be his year. Oscar Piastri, man. He's just a chill guy who likes to win, Grace. Literally. That's why I like him, because he's just a chill dude. He's 10 million times more chill than I am. Yeah, the boulevard just feels weird and empty because of construction setup. Tourists come and don't know what's going on, but once the event starts, it's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how long it takes now for them to get all that stuff set up. I know the first year, obviously, it was a headache and a half. People hated it. Last year, I want to say, from what I noticed, at least from like I said, from an outside perspective, was that they set up a little bit quicker and that they took things down quicker too. We heard the Vegas Sphere was really cool to watch it. Really? You can watch it there? Or you mean on the actual Sphere itself? I heard that the Sphere sent Beyonce a cease and desist recently, because on the Cowboy Carter tour, she has this thing where she walks out, right? Like it's like a video, and she's like a giant on Vegas, like on the Vegas Strip, and she grabs the Sphere with her hands and she holds it. And so the Sphere, the people who own the Sphere, sent her a cease and desist. Isn't that nuts? You could watch it inside the Sphere. Holy crap. Chris, why did you tell me this, bro? I might have to move up that Vegas trip, babe. I'm just kidding. No, honestly, it's not fair. And that's one thing I'll say. Like, as much as I love F1, if we're going to go for our anniversary, then we're going for our anniversary. If we're going for F1, then we're going for F1. It's like, it can't be the same. Because if Grace loved F1, then it'd be different. No, but that's not your idea of an anniversary trip, right? Okay. Let's be honest, right? It's my idea of a trip to CF1, but no, it's not. I'm pretty sure we're gonna go. But when we go for our anniversary, I want to go to the casinos. I want to go eat places. I want to maybe even catch a show. Do something Vegas-y. Grace wants to go on that crazy roller coaster that Crystal went on. Grace said that she wants to go on that crazy roller coaster that Crystal went on. She said that's like her bucket list item for the year. She keeps saying yes. It sounds like no, but she's saying yes. Yeah, it looks like everything's going to stay this way, guys. It looks like the top five is going to be Piastri, Norris, Russell, Verstappen, and Albon. Everybody just, there's too much space between everybody for anybody to pass up. Like, I think Verstappen is too far from Russell to get into third place.
Run out of rubber and running out of laps. Yeah, it was absolutely.
You guys want to hear something sad too? Is the Fast and the Furious roller coaster? You know, we love roller coasters. So if you guys are watching just for the F1, well, me and my wife have a channel called Geo and Grace where we go to theme parks and we go to events and stuff like that. Well, Universal Studios is one of our favorite theme parks, and they're about to open in the next year a roller coaster called Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift. I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm like, I'm actually probably gonna have to get cleared by a doctor to be able to go on it because my back's. I have like right now I have like these discs on my back that are kind of like crushed, not crushed, but there's like no space between them. So I'm like, I didn't even think about that until recently that I may not have a chance to go on that roller coaster. So fingers crossed, my friends. I've been looking into it. I'm gonna start going to the doctor and seeing what I can do, get my back in order. I really want to go on that roller coaster, even though I don't like huge roller coasters like that. I hate heights, but I really want to go on that one. So prayers. 2 laps to go, everybody. If you have a drink, pound it right now. Pound it right now. I know, Chris, dude, I'm telling you, bro, I'm like so bummed out because I thought about it and I'm like, I know they always say like if you have back problems, don't go on roller coasters. But I'll be honest with you, I've always had back problems, but I always go on everything. But I rarely go on roller coasters with that height. Like, and so I was like, damn, am I gonna actually have to get cleared by a doctor for this? Like, I don't know. I mean, I could chance it, you know, like, but then what happens if I, you know, paralyze myself?
Just keep up the pace, please. So Red Bull, I think, have seen what we saw. You could just see the sort of shoulder something of a Formula One car. You know, that moment where you've given up the ghost, you've tried everything, and you're just sliding around in frustration. But they're obviously thinking that George Russell could be in trouble for some sort of penalty, and that's why they want to keep their driver within 5 seconds in case that arises. I don't know what it would be.
One trip to the Matterhorn should do it. You know what? I'm gonna take your word for it, okay? And then when I'm paralyzed, I'll have you carry me around Vegas. No, honestly, believe it or not, I've never been on the Matterhorn. I'm not proud of that.
How quickly could you pass Max Verstappen? What a contender to try and get by. Piastri, he lost the gap to his teammate.
Down to the last lap.
Make the move. Norris.
Looks like Piastri is about to pull off the dub.
Norris has tried to fight back ever since, and he's got the gap down to 4 seconds, but this is the 57th and last lap of the Miami International Autodrome, and Oscar Piastri is on his way to a 3rd consecutive Grand Prix victory, his 4th of the season, and an extended championship lead in his wildest dreams.
I'm putting my money, if I'm betting,
Was going to start.
if I'm a betting man, I'm going to put my money on Oscar Piastri to win the whole thing. I think Verstappen, if he had a more competitive car, it wouldn't even be a conversation, but he's, you know, doing what he can with what he has. Because this, like, literally, Verstappen not winning, considering that he started in pole position, is like, it's nuts. It's freaking nuts. And Piastri winning from the position that he started is nuts. So, yeah, I'm putting my money on Oscar Piastri to be the World Drivers' Champion at the end of 2025. Now, it is what? May. We got plenty of the year to go. But it's looking very, very good right now for Oscar.
but this time he rotates the McLaren out of the 17th corner, and the Australian driver will see the checkered flag first.
And it's official, Oscar Piastri has won the Miami Grand Prix. Let's go. If you're a McLaren fan, if you're an Australian, you are very, very, very happy right now. Congratulations to Oscar. Superb drive. Mega drive.
Off the line, and George Russell.
Norris comes in second. George Russell comes in third. Now, they were saying that there's a possibility that Russell might have incurred a penalty, so we'll see. And that might change the positioning there at the end. But for right now, we're going to be looking at Russell in third, Verstappen in fourth, and Albon in fifth, and so on and so forth. GG's, that's right, yes. It's because, you know, somebody should have disconnected Piastri's controller right when before he won. Oh, oh, oh no. What's going on here? Wow. Yuki in 10th.
Get within 5 seconds.
No.
Misses out.
No. So Yuki had a 5-second penalty, but Hajar, the driver that was behind him, was over 5 seconds in positioning. So Yuki held on to the 10th spot. So we got both Red Bulls in the points. We got both the Ferraris in the points. Both the Williams in the points. Fantastic. Shout out to Alex Albon. Underrated drive. That dude, he deserves to be on an amazing team. We got Russell in third. George Russell is like the cockroach of F1. You cannot kill that dude. He will always be top 5. And I don't know if he'll ever be champion, but he will always be top 5. But yeah, congratulations to Oscar Piastri. Amazing drive, mega drive.
We're on a different planet in this race. They had such a dominant car and they used it to the full extent.
Makes sense. Hamilton turns in. We're definitely.
All right, my friends. With that said, I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who joined Chris, Yoshi or Toad. We had Matt in here earlier. Let's see. I think Grace obviously was in here earlier. We had, let me look through here real quick. If I missed your name or if I missed, oh, Jesse as well. Jesse. Just want to say thank you guys. Honestly, fun time. It was just a really, really cool, chill environment, and I just wanted to watch the race. But right now, I'm gonna watch the podium, hang out with Grace, finish up the rest of the afternoon. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. Honestly, make the most of it. Tomorrow's Monday, and I know that sometimes Mondays can be a little rough, but we appreciate you guys. I will be posting more information on positionings and everything. But right now, I think top 10 get points. Oh yeah, top 10 get points. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, I'll be posting more information. I'll be posting some more shorts and stuff like that. Congratulations to Oscar Piastri. Thank you guys so much once again for watching. This was